Well, we've definitely had a change in the air mass, and as we go from now into the weekend, much more cooler and comfortable weather, so turn the AC off and open the windows up. The caveat is, though, is that we do have some northeasterly winds bringing some moisture our way, and that's what we're going to be experiencing for the day today. Take a look at the morning time lapse coming in out of Oriental. Had lots of sunny, deep blue skies here right around sunrise. And as we've gone through 7, 8, 9 o'clock, we get the clouds that are starting to build in from northeast to southwest. And look, these clouds are going to be with us through much of the day today. So we are definitely looking at cooler, more comfortable weather. That is definitely for sure. The problem is, though, as far as humidity levels are down, but so are the temperatures, anywhere between about 10 degrees below normal for this time of year, temperature-wise. So that is something we're going to be putting up with here. Gusty northeasterly winds bringing that moisture in off of the ocean, but it does set us up for a low humidity and very fantastic weekend in store for us, as long as most of the action stays off the coast, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Here's your Storm Track 12 forecast for our Thursday. Again, we had some sunshine this morning, but that's quickly fading. Clouds will roll in by early afternoon hours across all of the Carolinas, and we'll be looking for temperatures into the mid-70s. That's going to do it for our highs today. Overnight tonight will become partly cloudy, comfortable conditions, maybe some upper 50s yet again tomorrow morning like we had this morning. Beaches, I think, will hold in the upper 60s and low 70s, again, under partly cloudy skies. And then we will look for tomorrow more sunshine around, although maybe a few clouds, and especially along the Outer Banks, can't completely rule out a sprinkle. But I think the majority of us are going to remain on the dry side for tomorrow. Today, though, is going to be a windy day, and here's the reason why. As we take a look, high pressure is sliding across southern Canada, New England. That is bringing the drier, cooler air into the neighborhood here. But at the same time, we've got a storm system that has spun up off of our coast. And because of the way the North Atlantic is, notice this big storm sitting out here. North Atlantic's blocked. The storms can't exit off the coast. And as a result, this storm is actually going to be forced to the south. So even though it's there in the Virginia Capes and off the Delmarva, it's going to be pushed down towards South Carolina as we go on through the day today. Now, eventually, we'll get that storm system out of here. The northeasterly winds, the difference in pressure between the high and the low, are going to be gusty for the day today. But tomorrow, though, we'll start to bring in cooler and drier air in with it. And as a result, we are going to be looking at some sunshine returning for the day tomorrow. Now, the caveat to the weekend is that that storm system off the coast is going to kind of still hang around out there. It may start to wobble around a little bit because, again, it can't move away. And as a result, we are going to have the potential for maybe a little bit more cloudiness along the coastal sections than for inland. But that's something we'll kind of fine-tune as we head on into the weekend here. This is what we're dealing with as far as the action is concerned on Future Track for the day today. Again, notice northeasterly flow quickly evolving across eastern Carolina here, and then we are going to be looking at a good deal of cloud cover around, maybe a spotty shower or two for coastal sections overnight tonight. Clouds kind of thin out a little bit here, looking for partly cloudy skies at worst. That's that storm system heading south of Morehead City and Jacksonville. And then you'll notice kind of along the western wall of the Gulf Stream here, we do show some showers trying to develop for the day tomorrow. Again, maybe one or two of them reach the Outer Banks, but I think the majority of us are going to remain on the dry side and mainly sunny for the daytime hours tomorrow. Temperatures, that's the big deal. Those northeasterly winds, yeah, how about mid-70s? That is going to do it. 10 degrees below average for this time of year. Overnight tonight, 60s with maybe a couple upper 50s thrown in. A little bit more sunshine tomorrow, a couple degrees warmer, talking about upper 70s, maybe near 80 degrees. But again, still going to be dealing with a breezy northeasterly wind tomorrow, and then that wind will start to abate as we head in through the day on Saturday. So your planning forecast does show temperatures quickly cooling down, especially once we lose the daytime heating. We'll look for temperatures dropping into the mid-50s for early Saturday morning, and then still into the upper 50s on Sunday morning. Notice, though, as we go through the week into early next week, in spite of the sunshine around, we are going to keep the temperatures on the cooler side, at least until Tuesday or Wednesday, when things will finally start to warm back up. If you're looking ahead for tomorrow, maybe thinking about heading to the beach, this is what your beach forecast does look like. Temps into the mid-70s as we go in through the afternoon hours, after being into the upper 60s during the overnight. Have yourself a good Thursday. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.